Hello, let's take another look at binomial expansion. So, given here, we have the product of two brackets. So the first one is 1 minus 2x to the power of 5, 1 plus x to the power of 7. So if I want to use my binomial expansion in this case, so of course I'm going to have my combination nr, and then I'm going to have a to the power of n minus r and b to the power of r. So if I take a look at both of these brackets, I will notice that the x value is going to be in the place of r, which is actually very easy because they ask us for ascending powers of x. So if they ask us for the ascending powers of x, we have to realize that if I start with my first term, second term, third term, then this will be x to the power of 0, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 2. So the first three terms will, for the powers of x to the power of 0, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 2, that will be fine in this case. So every time when I look at my x value here, it is in the place value of b. Remember, this is a plus b. So b to the value of r, or b to the power of r. So you can use Pascal's triangle if you wanted to find the coefficients in each case. So if I take a look here at the first bracket here, I see it's to the power of 5. Therefore 5 plus 1, remember it is n plus 1 for the number of terms. So if it is to the power of 5, it means there will be 6 terms. That means it will be this one here, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1, because there are 6 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can use this row for the coefficients of my first set of brackets. Then for the second one here, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can use these for the coefficients for my second set of brackets. So if I wanted to, I could use Pascal's triangle when I expand the brackets. So let's begin expanding the brackets. So of course the first thing I want to do is I want to calculate the first 3 terms of each of these. So what I can do is I will first start with my first bracket, and I'm going to expand it for the first 3 terms that I can get. So it is nr, so in this case it is n, and we always start with r0. 1 is in the place value of a to the power of n minus r, which is 5, and then I'm going to have minus 2x to the power of 0 plus 5, 1, and then now n minus r, so 1 to the power of 4, and this b value here to the power of r in this case is 1, therefore it's going to be minus 2x to the power of 1 plus, and then for my third term I'm going to have 5, 2 and 1 to the power of 3 and minus 2x to the power of 2, etc., etc. So I've got the first 3 terms for my first bracket. I will multiply this with the first 3 terms of my second bracket. So for my second bracket, the expansion, I'm going to say n7 and r is equal to 0. In this case 1 to the power of 7, and then my b value in this case is just x to the power of 0 plus 7, 1 to the power of 6 multiplied with x to the power of 1 plus 7, 2, and this will be 1 to the power of 5. Remember, 7 minus 2 gives me 5, and x to the power of 2, etc., etc. There are other terms for the expansion, but I am only interested in the first 3 terms of each. Let's go and simplify this. So if I simplify this first term here, so NCR, so the value of 5 and 0 will give me 1. 1 to the power of 5 will also give me 1. Minus 2x to the power of 0, anything to the power of 0 gives me 1. So that is the value of the first term. 5, so the combination of 5 and 1 is going to give me 5 multiplied with 1 to the power of 4 stays the same, multiplied with minus 2x to the power of 1. So 5 multiplied with minus 2 gives me negative 10. So this will be minus 10x. And then for my last term here, so the combination of 5 and 2 if you use Pascal's triangle, you would have seen that this value here is 10. So we can say here 10 times 1 multiplied with negative 2 squared, which will become 4. So 10 times 4 will give me 40. So plus 40x squared. This is plus 40x squared. And of course there are other terms, but we're not interested in them. Multiplied with, and for my first term here it will be 1 multiplied with 1 multiplied with 1 gives me 1 plus 7x plus, and now you can use Pascal's triangle for this one as well, and you will see here that this value is 21. 21 multiplied with 1 multiplied with x squared will give me plus 21x squared. And there will be other values, but we're not interested in them. Then I have 3 terms multiplied with 3 terms. Sorry for this mess here. And then if I were to expand this, so I can say 1 multiplied with 1, 1 multiplied with 7x, 1 multiplied with 21x squared, and then I can take my second term and I can multiply it with everything else, minus 10x minus 70x plus 40x squared. And then if I multiply this one here, it's 40x squared, but 40x squared multiplied with 7x will give me x cubed. But I'm not interested in anything higher than x squared because I'm only interested in the first 3 terms. So then if I add all of these together, I get 1 minus 3x minus 9x squared. And these are the first 3 terms in the expansion of the 2 brackets.